Happy Facebook Friday.
Good morning.
And it is the day after Halloween, so we thought we'd, dress up.
That's right.
Partly
exactly.
dress up.
Partly dress up with our bat things.
Okay, so what we're trying to do now is both smile at the same time so that one of our little pictures that we get to choose from.
We'll have a smile on it.
Yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Smile.
And let's hope that's the one that shows up.
Probably not. No, it'll be the one with my eyes closed or mouth open, or both for that matter.
Yeah. It's amazing. Facebook doesn't know which one we want.
That's right. It doesn't caption the right one. And I have a feeling the picture that Sylvia's husband took of us at the retreat last weekend out in front of the hotel, my eyes were closed because the sun was shining. So
that can happen. Yeah. I mean, when you're taking a picture of so many people at one time, somebody's going to have their eyes closed.
Yeah, mine certainly worked.
That's right. So we are still recovering. I must say it was a really good retreat.
It was really
good.
So
many people there. And everyone was nice.
Yeah, it was a really good retreat.
What's with you guys? Yeah. How can you all be nice at the same time?
Right. Thank you so much for being all nice at the same time.
Thank you. Hello, Lorraine. You're back in Australia.
Yes.
Yay.
It doesn't seem like that long ago you were here.
Aw, miss you already.
That's
Lorraine.
right. Good morning, Donna.
Hello. Oh, you've got sunshine. Actually, so do we.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, we've had some pretty nice sunny days in November.
We have. Yeah.
I don't like talking about too much weather, but that's pretty extraordinary in November.
Right. But it's the first day of November, so,
Oh, it's going to change now?
Next week.
Yeah, but usually isn't November like the month where we get the rains?
Yeah, it usually starts mid-October.
And
the winds, yes.
Yeah,
that's a good
possibility.
Good so
far. I'm glad you are too, Donna.
Yeah, so far so good.
Karen, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, I miss you too.
Yeah.
Karen was there.
Yes, she was.
Nice.
Yes.
So many of you were so sweet. Oh, you're in Spain still.
Yep. Hi, Penelope. Good to see you.
Penelope, are you living there full time now? I was wondering because I know that you didn't used to live there.
Yeah.
I don't think you did anyway.
Yeah.
Just curious.
No,
you don't have to answer anything. Not an interrogation.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. I'm glad we're back too.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, I must say, last Friday, when we first started the retreat, we were kind of nervous.
We are the usual nerves when you start.
It's just the way it goes. And of course, I certainly couldn't sit and chat with you all.
No.
And I must say, they were little scaredy cats.
Yes.
Not coming on the camera.
The rest of the crew.
We did get Lorraine and Cheryl.
And was Nancy there?
And Vaughn.
Vaughn, yeah.
And I don't know if Nancy was. Anyway, several people came to say hello, which was so sweet of them. But, we could have had everyone. Actually, next time, we're just not even going to ask them.
No, we're
just going to go there.
We're going to move the camera around. I think that's what we should do.
I should have done that. Yeah. I didn't even think of it because I had it all set up.
Yes.
With a little holder, a little thing to hold my phone. And that worked fine, but it was kind of like off in a corner somewhere.
Yes. I think maybe I'll grab the stick and walk around and interview people.
Ah, a selfie stick.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, really? And interview people?
And interviews. Yeah.
Okay.
Where you come from and that kind of stuff.
That would be good. Now we'll never get anyone coming to our retreats anymore.
Oh, yes, you will. It'll be fun. I promise.
Cynthia. And Kathy. Hello, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
We noticed you were there last Friday, Kathy. At least I certainly did. Thank you for joining. And sorry we didn't get to chat much then. And Deborah Trimble.
Hi, Deborah. Good to see you, too.
And Tammy Thompson.
Hi,
and
Mom. Mom's here. Good morning, Mom.
Hi, Joe. How are you doing? It's so interesting. Both of us have a mom called Joe.
Yeah, that's right.
Kind of a different name originally, but shortened to Joe.
Yeah. Well, my mom's full name is Josephine.
And my mom's full name was Josepha.
Yeah.
So,
close.
Fairly close. No wonder.
Yeah.
Right? Lorraine says, and it was a fabulous event.
It was wonderful.
I was talking to a friend of mine who wasn't at the retreat, and I said to her, it went by in a blur, and I feel like it's definitely not me or even our staff that does the retreat. It's all the guests.
Absolutely.
They took care of so many things. I mean,
did.
We had to make the place available, of course, and do all the work ahead of time, which you mostly did. You really did. Lisa did so much. But then Kathleen did a whole bunch
She
too
did.
on the time,
Yeah.
on the day, not pre
Yeah.
so much, but those first few days before the retreat. She did all the setup
She did.
in our studios here. And Lisa was, taking care of people at the hotel, and she was getting them on the bus and handing out prizes. Yeah, you really worked hard.
It was good.
For me, it went by in a blur, but for you?
It went by in a blur.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. It did. I still feel blurry, but
Oh, that's funny. Oh, good, Penelope. I'm glad that it is.
Upper 70s. Wow.
Sue Donald is here. Yay. That's good. Nice to see you, Sue. I'm really glad. And I think you've gone through your, I'm not going to call it an operation, or the event that you were expecting, right? How are you doing? Just double checking. I should actually just text you.
Yeah.
Tammy says, howdy, I'm currently in Washington, Pennsylvania. Well, That's good. You'll be listening at the same time. That's great. And Judy Pfeiffer is here.
Hi,
Good
Karen.
morning, Karen. And Lena Del Prete joined. Is that right?
Yeah.
Preet. Could be Preet. Love the lays. Thank you.
Thank you.
There are Halloween lays. Patricia says, hello from Texas.
Chile, South Texas.
Kathy Monk's here. And Jennifer Gowan is here. I live in Mechanicsville, Virginia. Ooh, sounds cold. Jennifer Gowan, you're right. It was. Anyway, our retreats are always fun. But every time we have one, we think, well, this is the best one ever.
That's right. We do say that, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Because, of course, there's all sorts of different people that come. And as I said, it's our guests that make the retreat. So, if they're having fun, it's a fabulous retreat.
It's a fabulous, absolutely.
Kathy Bird says, did you get rain too? Oh, I think you're talking to,
yes.
Kathy's talking to another Kathy.
Yes.
Yes. Jennifer Davis joined. Hello, Jennifer, Carol, and Sue. Oh, have you really? To a cane already? You just recover so quickly. I just don't know how you do it, Sue. I'm so glad to hear that. And you've been stitching up a storm, I saw, on Trick or Treat Sanford.
Oh, very nice.
In the group. I just saw that this morning. Nice job. Happy Friday, ladies. Thank you, Jennifer. Carol says, good morning, Thea and Linda.
Good morning, Carol.
I'm just going to say, Carol, that Lisa's name is Lisa.
Yes.
And other people make that mistake too.
Yeah, well, I've been called Linda before,
yeah,
but I do have an Aunt Linda. Actually, I have two Aunt Lindas.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, well, it's in the family then.
It
so
is.
No worries. I just thought you might like to know for the future. Sandra says, happy Halloween.
Hi, Sandra.
We had nobody here at my house last night. Did you have anyone?
Nope, nobody.
And it used to be so much fun. You'd get all these little kids and they come. And, of course, we have the dark street. You have the dark street. Yes,
I've got a dark street. Absolutely.
We don't live completely in a subdivision or in amongst a whole bunch of other houses. There are houses, but they're big properties.
Big properties, and my street, there's only houses on one side of the street. The other house, other side is green space.
What's called spooky forest.
That's right. And it's dark and long driveways. So it's not really a good cash or trick or treat hall.
No, there are definitely other places in town that do get trick or treaters, but we've not had any since I don't know when. We used to have a fellow up the hill who used to come down specifically to my house because I knew him.
Oh,
he'd bring his kids and
load
them all full of candy because he took it all.
Well, it was this the radio this morning, and one lady said that she usually gets lots of kids, so no kids were coming to her house, and she's on a long, narrow panhandle yard. And so she was getting her garbage ready and opened up the door to take the garbage out. And here's one kid standing on the front porch in a costume that was all black with the skeletons on it. She said it scared the heck out of her. And she almost, swore at this poor child on her front doorstep. So she was so scared she gave him the whole bowl of candy, 150 candy, and then shut off the lights because she was. That was on the radio this morning. It was funny how she was telling it.
Oh, that's cute. Well, but parents, I don't trust being outdoors anymore.
No.
Like we used to go out and do whatever,
Absolutely,
whenever.
Yeah.
Like we would run around like
Yeah.
crazy around our neighborhood. But and no parents would ever go out with the kids. I mean, that was ridiculous. Like, why would you go out there? You have to stay home and take care of the people that are coming.
That's right, exactly.
But also, I guess people are doing more parties, and
I think yes, there was definitely a lot of fireworks in my neighborhood.
Yeah, there was.
My poor dogs were just panicking.
Like the lady, oh no, shut up the lights.
Yeah, they were so freaked out, and it got louder and louder the later it got, and oh, my poor dogs.
You know what they're thinking of doing around here? I heard this on the news. They're thinking in BC or Canada, I'm not sure, moving Halloween night to be the closest weekend night. Like that ruins the whole, October 31st thing.
Yeah.
No, don't change holidays.
Halloween is October 31st. That's the day it is.
And it is, and it has been it's about the All Hallows Eve.
That's right.
It's not about when you like your party.
That's right. Yeah. Or, to have it on a weekend because the kids could stay up later.
Yeah. Or
that.
You could stay up later.
I guess so.
And recover from going to your party. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that we don't agree with.
No.
And it looks like Jennifer's got snow.
8 inches of snow. Yeah.
Karen Krause is here. I had 2 just after I got home from work. Oh, 2 people. That's it? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Donna says we had very few kids here too. Yes. I guess it's all over, right? People just don't let their kids out anymore. Hi, Thea and Lisa from Prague. Yay!
5:30 in the evening and 42 degrees.
Yeah. Cool. I hope you're still enjoying your sojourn to Prague. Must be wonderful to live there in a place that you just love. Tammy says, I took my girls and their friend to an outlet mall. Yeah. Right. You go to shops and trick or treat there. Yeah, exactly. Car stuff. Oh, sorry. We're both reading.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Silence. Yeah. We're not too swift on
the people are here.
Yeah.
Not down there.
Down there. I know. I keep on looking down there. We need actually something that we can see it so we're not looking down all the time.
Well, actually, if we put a picture of a bunch of people just above the camera here.
We can. But we can't see the messages. So.
No, true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll talk to you most of the time, and then we'll check and see what somebody says. Dory says she also almost missed us.
Oh, changed her clock?
Yeah, no, that's this Sunday. Yeah, I think it was a while ago that they changed that, probably to get over the Halloween darkness, right?
That's right. That's why it was done.
Yeah.
So, usually it's the weekend before Halloween.
Exactly.
It's now the weekend after.
Exactly. All those kinds of things. And it says for Carol that her Halloween was the hottest on record.
And she's in Florida, so.
Must be awful.
Yeah.
Like awful. Kim Penny. I took my daughter out in the pouring rain. She had fun, got lots of candy, came home and got dry.
Yeah.
But she loved the candy. She wished it was raining candy instead of water. That's great. And I was watching Jimmy Kimmel, and he does this thing where the parents or somebody says, I eat all your candy, and then takes a video. I mean, it's so cruel, right? I mean, we all know that when we were kids, candy is like, I don't know, a big reward anyway. And to just say that you ate all their candy, I just don't.
That's not nice.
No, and I think
traumatize the poor child.
Exactly. Yeah. So we've got to do something about Jimmy Kimmel's silly
sense of humor.
Exactly. He says, everybody's happy about that, except the kids. He said.
That's right. Yeah.
Wait till his kid hits him for doing that.
Yeah.
Carol says, "Oh, you had gun. You had a gun."
Oh.
I think she's going to say something else because I don't think that's the end of it.
No,
Thanks for a great weekend retreat. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome, Carol.
It was wonderful having you. Yeah, so that was our retreat, and we were so happy to have gone there. But unfortunately, we kind of had so much fun that coming back this week meant that all we could do really is clean up.
Yes.
You put through many of the orders that came when people came here.
I did, yes. I'm still in the process of emailing everybody their invoices, so
yeah, because there was a big shopping trip through the studio, which was really fun, And it was a little long, though, unfortunately. But anyway, we'll fix that next time.
Well, we will. But I think what happened is that the time before we were running late, so I extended the time. Whereas this time, everybody was real fast.
Well, and the other thing is that Kathleen had made it so much more efficient
Absolutely.
with her new idea.
Absolutely.
So, you know, you didn't have to spend time putting things in inputting or something.
That's right. But
Anyway.
it took me time on Monday to
Of
do
course.
on Tuesday to do that because I wasn't here Monday. But
Anyway.
anyways,
We have been catching up. I've been
Yes.
rearranging. See, I finally
you got
rearranged.
new pictures.
hmm I
Yeah.
don't know if you can see, but it's like a Christmas theme. I thought that would be good. On my side, it's Christmas flowers, and on Lisa's side, it's autumn flowers.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I kind of figured, you know, we're kind of halfway between.
we are.
Next
yes.
week, it'll be all Christmas.
Yeah. No, not yet.
No,
No.
apparently that's not allowed yet.
No.
Anyway, and it would be nice if I had some models prepared for you guys to look at. But I do have, like this, remember last time I was talking about the cat sampler? I said, oh yeah, I'll get to it. Well, I did get to it that day or the next day. And after that, nothing.
You haven't done anything. It's
No.
been busy.
I feel like I'm, you know, falling behind. Anyway, so this is the cat sampler now. It's not a big deal because you can't really see what's happening. But remember how this cat was up here.
Yeah.
Well, I moved it. And moving a cat takes a lot more time
Than what you thought.
in stitching. So I had to take it out and make it look like there hadn't been any stitching there before. So this part is now nice and blank. And there's a cat down there. So I don't know what to put here now because now I've got two cats and then one cat and the other cat. So I might have to.
I think expand
Extend
the
these.
specialty stitches. Yes.
Yeah, that's probably what will happen.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
Anyway, this has been the longest time that I've ever done a sampler, I think. And yeah,
I don't
except
know.
for when I first got started, it would take me 6 months.
Oh yeah, I was thinking back to,
When did I start it then?
I can't remember when you started, but I think Gazebo Roses took you a long time.
It
But
did,
yeah,
but that was way.
that was way long time ago.
Anyway, I think I started at the beginning of September.
Oh, did
so
you?
it's like been
Oh.
2 months.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to go back and see.
Yeah.
Jennifer says, I'm not a cat person, but the sampler is looking great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. That gives me energy.
Absolutely,
That
yeah.
gives me enthusiasm. Hi, Sandy. You're here. That's lovely. Thank you, Jennifer. It's good to get some feedback. And those of you who do like cats, is this shaping up to be a sampler that you think that you would like? Because I know I'm begging to ask for this, but the reason I'm begging is because it gives me energy. If somebody says,
To
I
continue
want
on.
it, then I want to please you,
Absolutely.
right?
I
So
stitch it.
that'll get me going.
How about that?
You stitch it?
I'll stitch it.
But you don't
I
have
would
any
stitch it.
cats.
I don't, but I did have cats.
You love cats too? No, see, you gotta have a cat lover.
Yeah. I
Or
like
maybe
cats.
you could stitch it for someone who does have cats.
Yeah, no, I like cats. I
Okay.
mean, I've got 2 dogs now, and they wouldn't like the cats. So
No,
Yeah.
no, they'll attack the cat
yeah,
sampler.
they would indeed.
Does your sister have cats?
No, because she's in an apartment that
Your
can't.
grandma?
Grandma did have cats.
Aha.
Yeah, but we had cats.
I love
Long
cats.
time ago.
I think cats are
Yeah.
my meow. I'm not much of a dog person. I had a dog for about 15 years. I had a Doberman Pinscher. And I must say, it wasn't me that kind of got the Doberman. Her name was Rudiger.
Rudy, yeah.
But it ended up, of course, since I was at home and I was feeding him all the time, he just hung around my feet and whined.
Oh.
I just kind of pat him. It doesn't matter. He'd go, more, please,
Yeah.
more, please. He was never satisfied. And honestly, that was really my last dog.
Yeah.
I mean, it was my only dog.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved him to pieces, but it was good that I didn't have any more whining. at my age.
At your feet.
Mhm. Yes, that was enough whining.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Aw, Deborah, yay! Okay, Deborah, I'll make it for you.
Yay.
And anyone else?
Yes.
Okay, Cynthia agrees with extending the specialty stitches. Ooh, should you do level 1 in order, or can you mix them around? Dory, I know that you're involved with other people who are stitching, and yes, I made them somewhat progressive. Level 1, it's okay probably to mix them up. I don't think it makes much difference.
Yeah. No.
but they are meant to go from simple to more
A little more
complicated.
difficult, yeah.
Yeah, so the entire series is set up to each level is more complicated than the next, and each stitch is a little more complicated than the next. But, you know, in level 1, I don't think it matters too much.
No,
Okay.
no, because you're really just concentrating on one stitch.
At a time,
At a
exactly.
time. Yeah.
And Sandy says, love the cats. Yay! Okay, good. I'm getting some comments about this cat sampler so that I can get energy to do this.
Yes.
And I definitely need it this weekend. Karen says, I'm a cat person and can't wait to
Right.
see it finish.
Yeah.
Looking lovely so far.
Right.
And Jennifer Gowan says, I like the 2 cats on the top better. Great
Yeah.
job on the design.
Yeah.
Yay! Doesn't that sound funny that I desperately need encouragement?
Yeah.
You think it all comes out of nowhere, but really I need to fill my well of inspiration.
Exactly. I think everybody needs encouragement. So
yeah, I need some inspiration from
That's
people.
right. To continue on, Kim says she loves the cat
Kim.
so far.
Thank you.
Oh, hi, Susan. Good to see you.
Patricia looks forward to stitching it even.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be doing it for Patricia also.
That's right. Morning, Shelley.
Hi, Shelley. How are you feeling now? I guess you're recovering.
Yes.
Having had I never know whether I should say that you had something done to you.
Yeah.
You went in the hospital anyway.
Yeah.
And now you're out. And then you went to the retreat like 2 days later.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
She was here up in the retreat. Yeah. She flew all the way from Florida to here. That would have been a long flight.
I am amazed.
Absolutely.
I'm really appreciative that you came. I'm so glad that you joined us. Dory says, thank you. Good. You're welcome. Shelley
has been waiting for the cat
Yay,
sampler.
3 people.
Yeah.
You can do it, Thea. Thank you very much. That's so appreciated. Magali is here. Hello. Magali Manzano.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. And Shelley says, rough, back in the ER yesterday.
Wow,
Oh,
Shelley.
Oh, dear. Something happened, maybe.
Yeah.
Did something get loose? I hope
Just
that you're recovering now.
Recuperating, probably all that flying.
There's a lot that you did.
Absolutely.
Anyway, I'm amazed at you. But, you know, at least you're back in the ER and you got yourself fixed up
Absolutely.
again. You know, I had an event one time. I went to the hospital and got something done. And when I came back like a week later, there wasn't anything wrong, but some things built up and I didn't know what to do with it. So I went back to the ER. He says, no problem at all. To me, it was a problem, but apparently it was fine. So it's just, you know, the way sometimes operations go.
Absolutely.
I bet that people aren't really seeing all of those Christmas things. So
Probably
you have
not.
to go see.
And then there's Haunted House right behind us. So yeah, that was quite. You planned that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Right there. That's only for this time. I did want to say, though, that we are nearing the completion of yet more Bling Tree Acc Packs and student kits.
We are, but it's still a limited quantity.
Oh, dear. Yeah. But we are going to be making some more, and I'm very excited for you all because I know there are people that are waiting for them.
Absolutely.
So we're going to be making a limited quantity because there's one certain item that goes in. Is it 1 or 2?
Well, it's 3 items, but from the same company.
Oh,
so yeah.
So we're waiting for their order. Like we ordered from them, but they're a little slow.
They're a little slow. I have not heard from them. I've tried twice, and today I'm actually getting on the phone and calling.
And you're getting upset.
I'm getting upset. No response from emails. So
it's very difficult to deal with suppliers who don't communicate, and then you don't know where you're at. They could be on their way right now.
They could be, but
we don't know.
No idea.
Anyway, so we're working on that. But we do have a limited quantity of those items.
Yes.
So they're being made now?
They are.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so but it is, I'll have to say, limited, like really limited.
Maybe we should say when they're going to be up, do you think?
Probably not until Tuesday afternoon.
Okay, so Tuesday afternoon, check back. We'll announce it here too, so that the people who first hear about it are here in the group. And we'll make sure that you know that there's a limited quantity on. It'll probably be Tuesday by the time they come in. We have kit makers, by the way. I don't know if you know this, but they're just regular people. They're not specially trained. They're people from the guild. I think we got one from the Art Stitching Guild, and then the other lady is also, we found her through the guild, but now she's working as well for us. And then there's one more person that's going to be doing a little bit, but we only have the 2 people. So it's not them, though, that are causing the backlog.
No.
It's the suppliers.
It's our raw material suppliers.
Yeah.
Yes.
And sometimes that, I think they call it something, supply chain, just gets broken and broken.
Yes, especially when no one responds to your emails.
So we're doing our best anyway. We'll let you know. So that's important. And the Bling Tree is back there. I wonder if we should bring it out.
You want me to bring it out
Yeah,
again?
that would be nice.
Okay. But Jennifer says our retreat is on her
bucket list.
Where's the Bling Tree?
Well, that's really nice. We have been thinking about when the next retreat is. And frankly, if there's a next retreat, because I have been considering not doing a retreat. And I know this is news to you probably. You're going, what? You're not doing a retreat? No, I'm not putting it to that extent. But I just have been thinking that we might change the format around
a little bit.
a fair bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm interested to hear it.
Yeah. But it'll still be a gathering of friends.
Yes.
And that's what's really important. And how we produce it, what kinds of elements are going to be in this. I think we're probably maybe extending it a bit to 3 days because almost everyone wants to stay that long. And we'll do different kinds of events throughout. I think that we have some really good ideas already. I've been thinking about it, making it a little less complicated for us.
Okay.
So that we can accomplish it. Like, I don't know about you guys, but trying to do this year after year, sometimes twice a year, it's a lot. And we've done it over and over and over the same kind of way. But we could do other things. And it doesn't take quite as much preparation on my part, which means at 70, I don't have to work as hard. That's really the essence of it. And Lisa doesn't have to do as much organizing. And that's important too. With a small company, you can just have a limited amount of time and energy. And I thought if we just arrange for it that people come and meet old friends and new and get an opportunity to stitch something new, that's pretty much it, right? And it has to be kind of something new, but might not be exactly what we've been doing in the past. So this should be really interesting.
It should be really interesting,
Mystery. Anyway, and we're thinking of 18 months from now, for sure, rather than next spring.
Yes.
Right? That's the idea. Yeah, we could make it next spring, but we're not even sure if anybody wants to come. Enough people want to come in the spring.
Yeah, I'm sure Lorraine's going, well, I wouldn't be able to make it. So
yeah, exactly.
18 months, she probably would. And I'm sure there's a few other people.
Well, there could be new people.
There could be new people. Right.
Don't forget,
Exactly.
It's not just the older, I shouldn't say older.
Yeah.
Previous people we have about half of our classes made up of people who have been before many times.
Absolutely. We had quite a few new people this time.
We did. Yeah. About half the class, almost half the class were brand new people. Yeah. We just loved meeting them all.
Absolutely.
And of course, the people who are our base and the people that come all the time, we're able to show them things and talk about things to them about where things are, etc. But again, if we do them more often, but it's less effort, maybe that's the idea.
Maybe.
Right? We could maybe end up with one next spring. So if you're interested and you want to have one next spring and you want to come, don't just say, oh yeah, I'd like to come one day.
Yeah.
If you really want to come, just send us a message to
info@victoriasampler.com.
And then we'll have an idea as to what the actual real interest is.
That's right. Yes.
You don't have to commit to actually paying us, but it would be nice to say, what would you actually come in the spring? Because that way we can gauge whether we should not wait or wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds good.
That's what I wanted to talk about. And also, if there's any writers out there, when you do little bits of writing, copywriting or whatever, it would be nice to know if you were interested in writing for us, because we have a lot of social media. And it would be a really interesting thing to find out if someone out there in the chat group or anywhere is interested in writing copy for us at the Victoria Sampler. And who knows? I might get a whole bunch of people saying, yes, 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 I want to, or maybe just none.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're looking for, someone who likes a Victoria sampler, number one.
Yes.
That would be really important, but not essential. You can fake it. I don't know. Maybe it's possible. So good. Anyone else? Shelley says no gastric issues. Oh, good. Phew. Because that's something else. Okay. And Kathy says, hello, ladies. Susan Robinson, thanks for the wonderful retreat. You had so much fun. You certainly did. You had a great time. I remember you. And Shelley says, I can't wait to get started on my Bling Tree. Exactly. We should actually put it up now that I've finished chatting away. Did you already show it?
No, I have not shown it.
Let's show them the Bling Tree.
Show them the Bling Tree. Okay. Here's the Bling Tree.
Yeah. This was one that we had done last year for...
You did it for
Stitcher's Hideaway. For Sue. That's right. And actually, the bling that you see on the tree is completely all included in the Acc Pack, which is why it's so important to have.
That's right. It may change from time to time depending on what our supply chain happens. So.
That's right. So the Bling Tree has got all these presents and all these decorations on it. And that's why Sue Donnelly named it the Bling Tree.
The Bling Tree, yeah.
Originally, I just called it Old Christmas Tree.
Oh, yes.
Which is like boring.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sue. Kathy Bird says, my daughter Tori's cats live with us. I love them, and sometimes they're under my feet. I think they're trying to kill me with a ball. No. Ailey Lee, what will be the new gingerbread building this season? Ailey, what a wonderful idea to do that. I haven't had time.
Yeah.
I haven't done one. I wanted to do a train. That is still in the thing. That is my next one, no matter when it happens, but it's not going to happen this year.
That's right.
One of the things about this year, though, is that people who are stitching the gingerbread buildings can catch up.
Absolutely.
Because I must say, I probably am ahead of everyone's gingerbread village. Don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
Maybe Donna has them all done.
Yeah.
Maybe. And there's a few other people that have done a lot.
Wendy Welsh might have
True.
all done. Yeah, there's quite a few.
Have you done them all?
No.
You've finished them all.
I have finished them all, but no, I've only done the stitching house and the tree-a-twee. That's all that I've
good.
done. So.
That's good. And you really have done all the finishing.
I've done all the finishing, yes.
And they are beautiful because of it. Oh, thank you, Serena Dubé. I'm glad she likes the kitties too.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Barbara, hello. I was just thinking about you this morning, thinking we should have a phone call.
Oh, yeah.
Barb has been traveling around the world and I think in the United States mostly, but I didn't see her this year because she wasn't at the lake this year. Yeah. And I know you've missed everything about that. So I'm hoping that we can have a nice chat soon because it's almost your birthday.
Yeah.
And Jennifer Davis says, a gathering of friends is just fine. I really just want to go there.
Right? Thank you. Yeah.
Jennifer Davis, you got it. Exactly. We can make it fun without a really complicated or time-consuming project.
Mm-hmm.
It can be a small project.
Yes.
Something that doesn't take a lot of time. Oh, I think we're going to have fun. Shelley SAL, it's a tremendous amount of work for you all, and it was a wonderful retreat.
Thanks, Shelley. Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't do it, really. All the staff did it, not me. The only thing I did was show up. Seriously. I am so grateful to them all. I love the idea of making the retreat longer. I also like thinking outside the box. Yeah. Thank you. Jennifer says, I'll come in the spring, summer, winter, fall. Okay.
Thank you.
That's a deal. Susan says, here's a suggestion. Why don't we just gather and work on our Victoria sampler stash? Exactly. That was one of the ideas.
But we did try that. Mm-hmm. But I think we didn't give people enough time
to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it needs to be organized well.
Yes.
But the thinking about it and organizing it and inviting people to that is really important. On the other hand, I agree with you. I don't think you come just for the new design.
No. They come to spend time with other stitchers and enjoy the scenery.
Mm-hmm. And the scenery here is magnificent. And our new hotel that we're at is right on the water. I know everybody loved it. It's modern and gorgeous.
And comfortable. Mm-hmm.
And the food was pretty good.
The food was pretty good.
Yes, Lorraine.
Yeah.
Better for your budget is right. Well, you're coming back to Vancouver in December sometime.
Absolutely. I think she said 5 weeks. She's
So we
home
could do
for 5 weeks.
Yeah, so we could do a mini retreat then, just for you.
Okay, yeah.
Shelley says, I love learning all the specialty stitches. Awesome. Thank you, Shelley. And that would be all of us?
Yeah.
Okay. Dory says, she might be back in the States by then. And then, of course, you will come, right?
Absolutely.
It's hard to come all the way from Prague. Bling Tree! It's coming, Francoise. We almost have the Acc Packs ready. Next Tuesday, we hope to have the accessory packs ready.
Yeah.
Tammy says, I will still have to do the little trees. Got the fabric. Oh, yeah, the little mini trees. Are they? Is there one over there? I think there might be. There. Did you want to go grab it?
I guess I can.
Thank you. Yeah. The reason I ask is because she's sitting there and I can't get out from underneath where I am right now because she's the one who can get up on that side. And there's no way you can get up on this side. Is it not there?
I don't see them here.
Uh-oh. Oh. It's because it was right in front of her nose. Right?
There's one.
There's the little tree. Right? This is the one you meant, right?
Yeah,
the little tiny tree.
That's the only one we've got, isn't it?
The one I think that Tammy got. And the fabric, someone who was in the retreat just now, they asked about this fabric and they said, what is it? And I told them to ask you, what is this fabric?
Well, that particular fabric is no longer available.
Oh.
But you can get fabric from Picture This Plus, and I believe it's called Herald. And
Herald.
It's similar.
It's almost identical.
Yeah, it's similar. Well, it's got a little more, it's over-dyed. So it's not a solid color. It's got bits of lighter portions to it. But it's very similar.
And the front is here with the snowflake at the top, but you could put a star up there or all sorts of things.
Yeah.
And it's got little presents on every corner. It's kind of fun to do, and it's not big. So you can do a number of them, right, Tammy?
Absolutely.
I don't know how many she's going to make.
Yeah.
I think quite a few. Yeah, little. See how little?
Really tiny.
It's not like the tree that just goes on and on and on. There, we've got our tag on it again.
Good.
Yeah, so everything but the church is in my village. OMG. Truly, you have done all of them except, well, then you have this one left to do this
season,
Christmas. So I have to hustle and get the train ready.
That's
for
right.
next year.
You better get busy.
I know. I will. Thanks, Ailey. I'm glad you like the train idea. Someone else had mentioned a train before, and I thought, oh, how do you do it? But you just have to, I think, simplify the shapes.
Yes, it won't be a moving train.
It'll be a pretend train.
It'll be a pretend train.
No engine inside.
I don't think we can get the wheels to actually spin. So.
Well, you never know.
Well, you never know, but
anyway, it's got to be there. I just think the village needs a place. You need to be able to get there, right?
Yeah.
Yes, excellent, Barbara. I should call you Barbie, but your name right now says Barbara. And Petra caught me.
Kat.
So your mom is here, and my daughter and my friend Barb. How sweet. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Any more gardens in the works? Oh, you mean little tiny gardens?
Little tiny gardens?
The Victorian gardens, I think I call them. The tiny gardens. Could be. Could be. If you have a really brilliant idea for another little tiny garden, let me know. Be interesting. Helen O'Malley. Sorry. Was that? Oh, yes. Any more gardens in the works?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Petra and Barbie are talking. Shelley says, love the venue. We want to come back. Yay! Yeah. And you'll be feeling way better next time, right? And Lorraine says, sounds good to me. 2 trips this year will be enough for a while. Aw, that is so nice.
But she could be tempted.
I know. She's not going to, yeah.
I know so you can be tempted, Lorraine.
We'll try not to tempt you because it is a long trip. And Shelley said, oh, how cute is that? Isn't that the cutest little thing?
Really cute.
I love it that it's so small. Gloria's here. It was a truly great retreat. Great everything. Oh, yeah, you did so good with your whale watching, Gloria, you and Jan.
Oh,
she did.
I didn't hear that.
They were telling me about it. Like they saw, what did you see? And you can write it down in the chat, what you saw on your one whale watching trip, which was in a nice day. I think it was one of the nicer days. If we could fit all of Butcher Gardens into the garden sampler, well, no, but we could do each of the gardens. Like there's a sunken garden.
There is, yeah.
And there's a Oriental garden, a rose garden.
That's right.
Italian garden.
I think there's Italian garden, yes.
Japanese garden.
Yeah.
Or is that the Oriental
I
garden?
think that's the same.
Okay.
Yes.
What else do we have there? I can't think. Oh, we have a kind of like a chrysanthemum garden.
Mm-hmm.
Right? There's a whole section that's all
Yeah.
chrysanthemums and things like that.
And the fuchsia baskets.
Oh, yes, there's that
Yeah.
beautiful section where there's all fuchsias.
Fuchsias.
And millions of rhododendrons
Yes.
when they're out.
Absolutely.
So maybe those could all be a series.
Yeah.
What about that idea? Anyone like that?
Mm-hmm.
Let us know.
Yep.
Kathy says, how about a butterfly garden?
We've already got a butterfly garden. Yeah.
It's little, but it's there.
It is. Yeah.
Thank you, though, Kathy. An arboretum.
Nice.
Penelope. I'm not sure. Oh, trees.
Yeah.
Sorry. Duh. So good to see you. I'm in the UK. Rachel. Great to see you, too. And I know that we'll miss you, and then you'll come back. Helen says, I like the southern garden. Almost done, all the gardens. Maybe a bird of paradise garden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would be just one thing in the garden.
That's right. Yes. And I think you add some bird of paradise to the tropical garden.
I believe I had a tropical garden, but that's a good idea. Rachel says she's in Tuscany.
Very nice.
A fruit garden. Well, we have an orchard.
But that's not one of the very narrow Victorian gardens.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a thought. Jennifer likes all the garden suggestions too. Gloria says they saw a family of orcas. Oh. A family of orcas, which is a lot. 7, including the gray one. Oh yeah, that's right. You saw a completely differently colored one, but it was still an orca.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't, as many people said, oh, you mean a white one, but no, they were gray. Like it wasn't albino, I think you call it. It wasn't one of those. Plus, humpbacks. 20 humpbacks?
20 humpbacks. Wow, that's a good whale watching tour, that one.
You got the best. I've never heard of that many whales in one go. Love that idea. Oh, good. Yeah, exactly, right? So lucky, Shelley. I agree.
Yeah, that is lucky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We should have been so lucky when we went out. The good thing is that Gloria and Jan went out whale watching in a boat that had a head, I think you call it.
Oh yes.
Yes.
And I would need one of those as well. Yes.
I went in one that didn't have one.
And they're out for like 4 hours or so. So
it was torture.
Yeah. Especially the way you're bouncing up and down sometimes.
When they're going really fast home, right? And I kept complaining, and there were other people complaining, and they said, oh, fine. Like, okay, anyway, so that was my
your
my
experience.
One time. So awful. So I don't know about you, but I think we're through our
We're done.
chat.
Yeah.
Oh, did I forget something?
Yes, you might have.
First of all, several people asked to show the little name tags that we all got as part of the pattern.
As part of the pattern, yeah.
The last retreat pattern, that is, which was called Scary Stitches.
Yeah.
It turned out beautifully. And the little name tag looks like that. And it's about the little Stitch and Witch. And of course, that's my name tag, and Lisa has hers, and many people will have theirs.
And mine's at home.
Yes, so at least you see it. And the other thing we might have almost forgotten, but not really.
Not really. You've been teasing.
That's right. Oh, look at all the different ones. Succulent rock garden, water garden with lilies. Oh, those are such great ideas. Yep. Thank you. Is the new little design for our stitch along. Mm-hmm. You've been waiting since you finished your name tags, your autumn name tags, and we don't even have one to show you because we didn't stitch it.
No, have not.
Embarrassing. Yeah. But many people have, and there will be a beautiful album out pretty soon with all of the finished, well, they don't have to be finished as name tags, but the finished designs in that album, so you can see the amazing.
And how everybody finished theirs.
Exactly, and what colors they use, what fabrics they use.
There's been some really good variations,
right? Yeah. I just love all your inventiveness, and it's one of the things that drives me is the fact that you are doing them, and you're doing them yourselves, and you're so creative. Anyone who has done any of them has done, some of the stitch-alongs, did an amazing job. Yeah. I keep saying amazing because it is amazing that you can do so much with just a little pattern
Absolutely.
Like this one. This is going to be our new Christmas design. And there's a little enlargement down here of what's up top. So it's in a circle, as you can see. And it's called the Woodland Christmas ornament. So I hope you enjoy it. That's going to be the beginning of, I think it's 4 weeks, could be 5 weeks. I'm not quite sure, but certainly I'm going to divide them up into the next few weeks. As usual with our stitch-alongs, you don't have to get a materials list.
Nope, you get to pick all your own stuff.
And you, of course, can, we did give you the sizes so that if you want to make it into an ornament, you know, that you'll have enough fabric. Pick your own threads, pick your own ideas, and substitute anywhere you want. For instance, up here is actually, you can't see it very closely, I don't think, but right in the middle there, it could be a flower. It could be a flower charm. It could be a star, which is the shape I've given that, which could be a charm as well. You can stitch it. You can put anything in there that you like. A silk ribbon rose would be beautiful.
Would be nice. A rose heart.
Rose heart would be adorable. So there's all sorts of things that you can put in or substitute anywhere along the way. So we are really excited
to see your variations.
Yeah, exactly. To see your beginnings. So have fun with this one. And yay, a stitch along. That's so good. Thank you. Looks good already. It's going to be really pretty. And in fact, Lisa saw it when I was in the middle of putting it together. She said, oh, I really like that. And I said, that's for the stitch along. She said, oh, you mean it's not going to be a publication? So she thought it was really nice. So
it was very nice. Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm glad I'm here too. I'm still not quite awake this morning, but
that's okay.
Yeah.
I've been chatty enough for the two of us. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we had a good time this morning with you all, and next week we'll have a few more little tidbits for you.
And hopefully I'll be more awake, but you know.
That's okay. I'll give you coffee or caffeinated tea.
Something like that, yeah.
Tina Gazile says, oh, how nice new stitch along, but I didn't finish the name tag yet. I'm a little engaged with other things, and that's allowed. You can do it or not do it.
That's right, exactly. But don't forget to print off your pattern, because as soon as Thea posts a new one, the other pattern is going to be removed.
And that's going to be in another 5 minutes. So you get on with it. Make sure you print it all off.
Print off the patterns.
Bullion Rose. Yes. Exactly. Thank you, Linda Ashley. Nice. Take care. Have a lovely weekend yourself.
You too, Penelope.
And Mickey is here. Just saying hello. I always say goodbye.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, it's time. I must get on the phone to the supplier.
Yes, because we want that Bling Tree.
That's right. Where the heck is it?
Exactly.
Until next week, everybody. Bye.
Have a great week.